Hi there, my friends. Today is Tuesday of the week, and it's time for some sharing session. Now, if you watched my previous video yesterday in my Facebook group, you will actually have a heads up that today the topic that I'm going to share about is why most people fail in affiliate marketing using solo ads. Now, over here, I'm going to do some brutally honest sharing with you guys, and I hope you don't mind if you get offended, because this is how the business is supposed to be run in the first place. All right. So first and foremost, before I talk about solo ads proper, let me share with you guys this particular screen over here. Okay, now if you look at it, if you are setting up an offline business like a restaurant, okay, these are all the relevant expenses that you need to take care of before you can even think about embarking into a restaurant business. Things like your rental and deposit is in USD about 20,000. Now this is based on Singapore cost, all right? Renovation of the premise about USD 30,000. Relevant government permits USD 2,000. Fixed inventories like your fork and spoon, chopsticks, tablecloth, plates, stuff like that, about USD 5,000. Variable stock costs, that means all your relevant meat, your ingredients, so on and so forth, about USD 3,000. Staff salary, whereby you need to stand by about 3 months. Let's just take it for example, 3 staff and 1 cashier, about USD 25,000. So you need to stand by about USD 8,000 plus per month for these 4 staff. Variable expenses for utilities, etc., about USD 3,000. Again, stand by for 3 months, about USD 1,000 per month. So the total capital that you will need to actually set up an offline business is about USD 88,000. Okay, now think about it. The $1 million question: do you think you can recover this capital in just 1 month of operating the business? Same thing when it comes to solo ads. Most people, when they deal with solo ads, their business model is like this. You purchase something from a solo ads vendor, all right? You purchase the clicks, you send them to your squeeze page, and from there, the only determined factor that you see whether this solo ads is profitable or not is, does it allow me to make immediate sales? That means to say, for example, if I purchase this number of clicks, let's say you purchase 300 clicks from these solo ad vendors, you send them to a squeeze page, and of course from a squeeze page you send them to different sales offer. Then your next question is, you'll be tracking based on the clicks, and you see, did this vendor help me to make any immediate sales? Okay? And most of the time, if you did make some sales, good for you, you're lucky. But if you did not make any sales, it's normal. Okay? Even if you do make some sales, then my next question is, do you think your immediate front end can actually cover 100% of your solo ads expense? I would say more than 90% of the time, it will not happen. All right? Now, this is the reality of solo ads. This is a reality. Now, reason because when you purchase solo ads from these vendors, bearing in mind, these vendors are people with huge email lists. Okay? They are actually pushing part of their email list to you where you actually purchase the clicks from them. So let's say if you purchase 300 clicks and your opt-in rate is about 50%, okay, which is not too bad, 50%. That means to say you have 150 leads that actually goes into your squeeze page, thereby entering your email autoresponders list, depending on which list you actually set it up for. So think about it. The reason why they will straight away purchase something, for a few reasons. Number one, you are very lucky. You happen to chance upon the right lead who actually intends to buy something at the right time. Number two reason is because the sales offer has a very high converting sales page. The copywriting is done in a very excellent manner, very emotionally attacking. All right, so it's actually making people wanting to buy. But usually, when you actually have certain front end sales from your sales offer, usually I would say it's a low ticket item. A low ticket item, like for example, $9.99 or $12.99 or even $20, all right, okay, and stuff like that. Now, this is the time whereby you will get some front end sales because it's low ticket, so it doesn't have a very high resistance to purchase, correct? And that is also the reason why 90% of the time you will not actually make back any money, all right? You will not make back, or rather I will say you will not make back 100% of the capital that you invested with these solo ad vendors. So in that case, why do people still go into solo ads? Now the reason is because people like myself, let me share with you my own statistics. This is udimi.com, all right? You can actually go to udimi.com and you register an account over there, all right? And over here, you will find a lot of different sellers. So just my orders for this month alone, I'm actually placed on a 17. I've already purchased 2,600 clicks, of which I received 2,458 unique clicks, okay? So the amount of money that I invest into solo ads, and Udimi is not my only platform that I invest solo ads in. I also invest solo ads in other platforms, all right? So on average, I spend at least between 3,000 to 4,000 a month just to purchase solo ads. All right. So you might be thinking, all right, so Ben, since you purchase so many solo ads, you should be making a lot of money at the front end. Actually, my answer is no. The front end can barely cover 30 to 40% of my total capital. Can barely cover that. All right. But I receive my ROI more in the back end. Okay, before we move into that, let me just share with you in Udimi platform, if you go to find sellers, now you realize that there is a ton of sellers over here, a ton of sellers, and these are the sellers that happen to be online or offline. You can actually see from the results. Okay, now if you click on any of the seller, let's say for example this guy, right, you will see that he is selling per click at 79 cents. If you click on this top tier, that means you only want the top English speaking countries. It will increase your per click to 94 cents. Okay, so the increase is about 15 cents. See, you can see the box there, plus 15 cents per click. So you only receive visitors from USA, UK, Canada, Australia, New Zealand, and Singapore. Now, more often than not, I usually purchase only the top tier clicks because these are the people with the purchasing power. All right, and these are the people that I want in my email list. Okay, so I don't really go for the rest. Then from there, I will put in my own tracking link and I will just hit the PayPal and I will go ahead and do the purchase. Now, how do you see these statistics? This one means 40% of the buyers who actually purchased from this guy has reported that they have sales. Now, this is 40%. Think about what about the balance 60%? That means they have not gotten any sales, usually, all right? Because once you have gotten some sales, you would naturally want to leave a positive review for this seller. But if you look at this, now this is where certain things is a bit funny. 40% of the people actually reported they have sales, but the percentage of repeat orders from customer is barely 10%. All right, so this statistics actually shows me something that is funny. That's weird, I would say. Now from there, if you scroll down, you can see some of the reviews that people have put down. Okay, like no sales, got sales, no sales, or whatever. Now, if you're going to scroll through the entire Udimi platform and find solo ad vendors, trust me, you're going to invest a lot of money before you can even find someone that is, I would say, good enough. All right, that is good enough. Okay, so in fact, at this moment, I'm trying out this guy. I think he approached me from Facebook. All right, so I'm still waiting to see the results because the clicks are still running at this point in time. Now, going back again to my screen. So what is the correct way to actually deal with solo ads business? Now, the correct way is actually you need to purchase solo ads from different vendors to test, to experiment all these different vendors. Who is the one that when you channel their clicks into your squeeze page gives you better, I won't say highest, better opt-in rate, better open rate of the emails, better click-through rate, and of course, better initial sales for both the front end as well as the back end. Okay, what I mean by back end, you see, for most software tracking tools out there like ClickMagick's, QLiker.io, all these tracking tools will help you to track the front end sales. That means to say, when you purchase all these solo ads from vendor 1, vendor 2, vendor 3, vendor 4, vendor 5, all you need to do is to put in a sub ID. All right, a sub ID, you can name your vendor 1 A, B, C, D, E. So you know, end of the day, when you purchase the clicks and go into your squeeze page, the front end sales come from where? But like what I said, most of the time, in fact, I would say 99% of the time, you will not even recover your initial capital. So what you need to do is to actually track your back-end sales as well. Your back-end sales come from where? Of course, when you enter email autoresponders, this is the one where you send your automation messages, okay, for a period of 30 days, 7 days, 15 days, 45 days, 90 days. It's really up to you, right? It's really up to you. And you need to see what is the percentage of the back-end sales, okay? What's the percentage of the back-end sales coming from which vendor? Now, this is something that ClickMagic's, QLiker are not able to do so. They cannot track your back-end sales. Yes, you will still receive the sales revenue if that's the only thing you're concerned about. But what I am more concerned about, and I hope you are too, is when you actually make any back-end sales, you need to be able to trace back this lead that purchased the back-end sales via your emails actually came from which vendor. Which is the vendor that actually gave you this lead that gives you the back-end sales. Now, back-end sales is not a matter of luck. It's a matter of experimenting your subject lines, your email, your body text in your email, and also a matter of consistently providing value to your emails. To your email list. If your autoresponders messages is just every day talking about selling them offer, all your links is about sales offers, you can put it in under rotator basis or even just direct sales offers. Now, trust me, your back-end sales is going to be very lousy. Why? Do unto others how you like others to do unto you. Think about it. For me, I personally subscribe to a lot of squeeze pages, all right? And when I look at my own emails that I receive, those people that actually offer me value, I would actually click on them, right? I would actually click on them to see what exactly is information that they're giving to me for free. Is it something that I'm looking for at this moment in time? So why immediately purchase something from them? No, I won't. Why? Because I still have that resistance, you know what I'm saying? But over time, if I keep receiving value from these people, when I think of buying something, their name pops up in my head, and not those that keep sending me offers after offers every day. You know what I'm saying? So when you want to get your back-end sales, you must also ask yourself, what sort of value are you giving to your email list? Are you mentoring them? Are you coaching them? Are you sharing them free information? Are you teaching them certain things? Now, trust me guys, 97% of people, of affiliate marketers in this world is not even making $1,000 a month. So, every time when people ask me, Ben, what is the pain point of my target audience? Okay, if you're in the affiliate marketing business, this is the biggest pain point. They don't know how to make it profitable for them. They wish to quit their 9-to-5 job. They wish to go into online business. They wish to have this desktop or laptop lifestyle, but they do not know how. You know what I'm saying? They experimented. They bought some solo ads. If I refer back to the previous slide, sorry, let me go back to the previous slide again. Okay, they purchased from some solo ad vendors. They brought it to a squeeze page. They follow some YouTube trainings. They subscribe to some funnel building softwares like ClickFunnels, GrowthFunnels, Lead Pages, SamCart, whatever it is, and they start to send traffic there. Then they realize, hey, I'm not getting any returns. I spent maybe $150 right, or $210 or $200. I purchased this number of clicks. I sent them to my squeeze page. Yes, I got some opt-in, but I got zero sales. Solo ads is crap. Now, that is not the way to look at this business. The next time when you think about this business in this manner, all right, start thinking about how a business is supposed to be operated. A business is supposed to be operated in this kind of manner. All right, in this kind of manner. Think. When you're doing offline business, you need almost 88,000. Affiliate marketing, do you need 88,000? No, you don't need that high to even become successful. You know what I'm saying? But nevertheless, you still need some level of capital. Later, I'll share with you a bit more when it comes to free way of getting traffic, okay? Or even Google traffic, Bing Ads traffic, stuff like that, or Facebook traffic. Okay, but you still need some level of capital, all right? Then from there, they start thinking, okay, I invested 100 US dollars. How come I see no returns? I invested 200 US dollars. How come I see no returns? Guys, be realistic. Business is not conducted in such a manner. Whatever you invest in, you need to actually invest time and effort to nurture this business, to nurture your customers. Like, for example, if I were to operate a restaurant, in order to make me profitable fast, break even fast, okay, if I can break even in a restaurant business in 3 months, is considered pretty good. If you don't believe me, ask those of your friends who are in the F&B business. Most F&B business takes about 6 months just to break even initial investment. All right, so if you can do it in 3 months, it's considered not too bad. You know what I'm saying? So, but if I want to accelerate my break-even process, I need to do things like asking customers for feedback after they purchase my meal, being friendly to the customers, giving them discount offers, improving the taste of my culinary chef. Heighten the skill of my chef, so and so forth. You know what I'm saying? So there's a lot of nurturing to be done in the business in order to break even fast. So going back again to this slide, this is the wrong mindset. This is the wrong mindset. If this is the mindset you are having, don't even go into solo ads, right? This is the correct mindset that you need to be doing. You need to experiment consistently. Like for my case, I have my group of regular sellers, solo ad sellers that I actually purchase from. At the same time, I also personally sell traffic to some of my customers. But simultaneously, I'm also testing out different solo ad vendors every single month. From there, I can see which solo ad vendor is giving me the best open rate, or rather the better open rate, better open rate, click-through rate, initial sales. And in order to track the back end now, there are cases whereby I break even, not even profit, break even from my solo ad vendors at my 20th email, or 26th email, or 25th email. It is possible, guys. It is possible because, like what I said, these people have a certain resistance when they enter into your squeeze page. They don't know who you are. You need to start building your trust and credibility from stage 0. Okay? So, going back again to free traffic. Now, this is also the reason why a lot of people prefer free traffic. Because when it comes to free traffic, your cost per lead is 0. I would say your monetary cost per lead is 0. But your time cost per lead is unmeasurable. Because when you're trying to draw organic traffic, free traffic from Facebook platform, Instagram, Quora, whatever you call it, all these different social media and as well as forum platforms, it takes a lot of time. It takes a lot of time. All right? And I always advocate the best traffic is actually paid traffic. It's not organic traffic. Why? Because paid traffic is something that is scalable. I'll give you an example. If I realize that solo ad vendor 1 is giving me a very good quality clicks, very good quality leads every time when I purchase from him or her, and I recover my investment in a very short period of time, that means my back-end sales will be coming in my 15, 16 or less than 20th email, and from then on is all positive ROI. What I will do is, instead of purchasing X amount of clicks from this guy, I'm going to start purchasing more. I'm going to start investing more, because the more I invest, the more ROI I will get. You know what I'm saying? So paid traffic allows you to scale, but organic traffic, no. Right? The next thing now that I want to share about is when it comes to Google, Bing, and Solo, because these are all paid way of getting traffic. So if solo ads is that good, why are people still going into Facebook, Google, and Bing? Now, I would say when you talk about the cost per lead on these social media platforms, it's getting more and more expensive. Okay? Why? Because they need to account to shareholders. For simple reasons, they are for profit. Okay? They are for-profit organizations. Now, solo ads is still one of the cheapest measure in terms of getting cost per lead. It's still one of the cheapest measure. All right? If you compare, if the cost per lead for Facebook, for Instagram, for those social media platforms is so high, why are still so many people advertising on these platforms? Aren't they making a loss if the cost per lead is so low? Is so high? Now, I want you to observe very carefully the next time when you see certain advertisements on Facebook, okay, on Google or whatever. Most of the time, I would say, if they are talking about courses, they will send you to a webinar. And this webinar is free to register. But you and I know, after every webinar comes their sales offer. And their sales offer is usually not low. We are talking about in the region of at least $500-600 just to attend maybe their 2 or 3 days so-called boot camp. All right. And from this boot camp, they will try to upsell you things that will cost easily in thousands or tens of thousands. So if you were to consider, the ROI is actually very high, because even if the cost per lead is about, let's say, $10, okay, with $100 I get 10 leads. With $1,000 I get 100 leads. And they've already calculated that with 100 leads, they can actually easily recover the cost of investment with just 2 persons signing up to the bootcamp. They have their own mathematical calculations. But if you are using Google, Bing, or Facebook and trying to do affiliate marketing, whereby you realize that your upfront commissions is pathetic in the region of dollars, okay, like maybe $5-6 your commissions, or maybe $12, or maybe $15, and you are going to use this kind of platform for affiliate marketing, you are going to lose big time. Big time. It's going to be worse than solo ads, and it's going to take you a lot of time to eventually recover your initial cost of investment. So it really depends on where your traffic is coming from. Okay, what is your cost per lead? End of the day, what is the kind of offer that you are actually giving to them? So all these are mathematical games. This is just a mathematical games. If you realize your cost per lead is high, naturally, in order to break even fast, you need a higher selling point. If your cost per lead is low, you can actually promote them certain low ticket offers or mid ticket offers. Okay, so it really depends on how you want to do this business, guys. Now, excuse me. Okay, going back again to this platform for Udemy, what happens is I will leave a link, all right, in my video description, whereby I will give you an affiliate link of mine. Now, to join Udemy, even through my affiliate link, is free. But with my affiliate link, you will see some of my recommended sellers. So these are sellers that I have personally dealt with them, and they have given me pretty decent results. All right. So that means to say, for example, if I try 10 different solo ad vendors, usually in my recommended list, I'll only have 1. Okay. At best 2. That means the rest of them are not that satisfactory. Right. Either they have low opt-in rate, or they have low click-through rate, they have low open rates. Okay. So you can actually use my affiliate link and check out my recommended sellers. And it's up to you whether you wish to embark into this business model of using solo ads to accelerate your success with affiliate marketing. Next, I will also leave a link in my description video, whereby from there you can access the software. All right, the software that will allow you to track both the front end as well as the back end sales over here. Now, what I say, most tracking tools will only help you with the front end. It will never help you to track the back end. That means to say, you need to know also, if somebody purchased from your email sequence, that lead actually originates from which solo ad vendors. Okay? So that is it for the training today, guys. I hope you receive some valuable insights into using paid advertisements, especially solo ads, to accelerate your success in affiliate marketing. And I'll see you guys in my next video tomorrow. Take care.